I have Nova in the garden with me, and that is because there is something in the yard that she cannot get into, which we'll explain later on in this video. But anyways, in order to keep Nova out of my lovely giant tomatoes that are ready, I have to give her these little ones as a sort of tomato tax. So, Nova. Will you stay out of my big tomatoes? Man glitter. Heavy.
What?
Spider Dave, Spider Dave. Hey everyone, welcome to the Homestead. I hate to say it, but we're due for another garden tour. It's been a couple weeks, I guess. But I'm not going to do a really big garden tour. We're just going to harvest what's available. There is a lot of tomatoes ready, which is pretty cool. I did make some salsa already with our tomatoes, and this new batch of tomatoes that are ready, I'm actually going to make spaghetti sauce. So you guys can come along with me while I pick my tomatoes, and also there's some other things that are kind of new around the homestead. Anyways, here we go. I don't know if you can see this, but I have a giant pumpkin that's growing in there. Can you see that? It's gonna be one of those supposedly really big pumpkins, so we'll see how it turns out. So Dave is on water duty. You know, Justin Rhodes makes it look so easy how light, supposedly to him and his kids, one of those water jugs are.
Well, not bad once you get used to it.
So my corn is still pretty ridiculously huge and growing. This row here is my Indian gem corn, which I kind of want to pull one just to see what it looks like, because I'm really curious. I've never had corn actually get this far, so let alone have I ever been successful with Indian gem corn. So we're gonna find out what it looks like. And while I'm unwrapping this giant gift, this morning when we came out to let the chickens out and stuff, we discovered that one of the roosters had been dragged out of the coop. And it was dead, obviously. But its head wasn't cut off, and it wasn't ripped open like what the fox likes to do. So I'm thinking it's like a mink or something. It kind of sucks, because it was like Daryl, our buddy Daryl. He was Rhode Island Red. We were hoping to breed him with our other Rhode Island Reds, and you know, so it kind of sucks in that aspect. But the real mystery is that we have checked the cage up and down and checked all, you know, where the wire, the hardware cloth attaches and everything. And it's a mystery how this rooster got out. It hasn't been like chewed up or tore up or anything. It came out whole. Sorry if that's graphic, guys, but it's a real mystery how it came out. Now, we were away yesterday, but we checked the cameras and nobody like came on the property and let it out. And I mean, if it was a raccoon that let it out, let's say, for example, you would think that you know, who would latch it back up, right? If it was an animal, like if it was a bear or something. So, because we just have a little latch. I'm starting to wonder if there's even cord in this. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of nervous about what's happened. And, you know, I don't know what to... Look at that, like, red. So, it is a bust. Sorry for the anticipation there. It's not ready. Which is weird, because when the hair turns that color, it is supposed to be ready, but... Oh well! It looks like it was starting to like actually turn color. Can you see that? So anyway, I'm regretful. I wasted a decent cob seeing if it was ready or not, but whatever. I am going to give this to the chickens. Chicks. So I do have a lot of tomatoes ready, and we're actually supposed to be getting a lot of rain over the next couple of days. So I am picking everything that's pretty much ready or about to be ready because, before I tell you the because, this tomato has a little extra bit. I would say that tomato's a boy. So the reason that you want to pick your tomatoes before a lot of rain is because of the fact that if you're going to get a lot of water, they're going to split. And I can show you what happens when they split. And it's a really sad thing because you get a super perfect tomato and then it splits. So, and they're still edible. It's not that they're, you know, rotten or anything like that. So you see this line here. What's happened is, and there's another one there, it rained too much and it split. So if you're gonna eat this, just, you know, like cut around where it split. And then it also cat-faced at the bottom. But again, you can still eat this. This is a very juicy feeling tomato. Just cut the cat-face part out. So, but if you leave your tomatoes when they're like red or like about to be red on the vine and it starts raining, and it rains a lot, they will just split, and it's really sad. So obviously I missed this one. There's a fine art to growing tomatoes, I find. This cherry tomato plant's kind of on its way out, so I am going to leave a couple of these tomatoes for Nova to keep her distracted so she doesn't start going after my big tomatoes. You know, I even have to keep my harvest basket up because if it's on the ground, Nova will sneak over here and steal stuff. So I've got a lovely tomato there. So my rule of thumb is that when tomatoes are this color and they got a bit of green on them still, pick them if it's gonna rain. These haven't split yet. Didn't pick this one when I seen it, but I thought I better. It is turning red. Now I have to be careful of my pumpkins while I try to get the rest of this. I will not plant my pumpkins in the same spot next year. I kind of regret this because if I step on a vine, that's it for a pumpkin, and so I'm kind of annoyed that I did it this way. Check on the other tomatoes. I have some lovely medium-sized tomatoes here. And there's no splits on them. These are a nice looking tomato. This is a perfect beefsteak that, well, it's got the start of a cat face or a split. There might even be like, what is that, blossom end rot? But other than that, this is a pretty healthy looking tomato, and I'm glad I found it because if this stayed on the vine when it rained over the next couple of days, this tomato would have been destroyed. So I'm gonna let this tomato ripen a bit more. This is a perfect beefsteak tomato. It's juicy, it's a bit squishy, so it's probably like a little overripe. So this one got to be eaten right away, but look at that. Beautiful color. Now I gotta try and weed my way through the pumpkins. Can you see me all right? Got some more beefsteaks. I have never been this successful with tomatoes. This just blows me away. This one I'm not going to put in the basket. It is pretty done. I'm picking that because again, this is going to split if I leave it. So this is a mess. The tomatoes have gotten so meaty that the cage, well, let's just say all the cages have fallen over. And I can't really fix it without risking breaking some tomatoes, so it's just gonna have to stay like that. I have a golden queen, so it is meant to be yellow, and it's good and firm. This is a really pretty tomato. Got another yellow one. The yellow ones are taking a little bit longer to produce, which is fine. My first year growing those. Okay, so I have a literal basket full of tomatoes, and I'm not even done harvesting yet. So these are all the tomatoes I have so far. So that is all the tomatoes I have found for now. Now we're gonna move on to the peppers. Look at that giant pepper. I hate that when that happens. I'm gonna have to pick this because it was growing like in the branches, like the branch was like this, so it kind of warped it. This is still edible the size it is, but it could have gotten bigger. Whew. Got some more walkers in here. I love the smell of bell peppers. Maybe it's not for everybody, but I really love the smell of them. I don't know. I guess you either love it or hate it, right? So moving on to banana peppers. I've gotten millions of banana peppers this year. And they just keep producing. I actually really like banana peppers. I didn't think I would, but I don't know, I've never actually grown them before, and I didn't realize how prolific the plant actually was. I thought that, you know, you'd get a good amount, and then it would just kind of die off, but like, I just keep getting more and more, and I just picked these, and now there's like lots more on here. I'm trying to pick the really big ones because I have learned that the big ones, the bigger they are, they got a little bit more of a kick to them, but they're still kind of a sweet pepper. At least this variety is. This is another prolific pepper plant. I think they're serranos, and I don't know, is it the year of the pepper? I've never had this much luck with peppers. This is another plant that's just giving me hundreds of peppers. And I don't know what I'm doing right, or if everybody's just having a really good pepper year. I don't know. But everything pepper-wise is awesome this year. This is another one I have to keep checking because all of a sudden there'll be like 50 peppers ready. And you know, and I would have just picked them like a couple of days ago. So this one you have to really make sure you're not missing any. So that's pretty exciting. I gotten more of these super hot peppers. And there's something chewing me here. And my first habanero. That's a little green on the bottom, but that's okay. My first habanero. Got 2 more of these really hot peppers. I just wanted to show you guys my fall garden. It's doing really well. It's gonna like the rain that we're getting in the next couple of days, but there's some luscious cat grass. And my beets have come up, and all of my lettuces have come up, so it looks really good. I'm really happy about it. It's gonna like the cooler temperatures that are gonna start in the next few days. So I have a lot of tomatoes that are ready over here, and ooh, that one split. Damn. That's why you gotta make sure that you get all of them. I don't know what, I forget what these are called. I call them like teardrop tomatoes. So I do have a lot of those ready. I find these little ones actually split quicker than the big ones. And so I just want to make sure, that one's good too. I just want to make sure I get all of them before the rain. Ha! So here in my wonderful little veggie tunnel, I think I got all the ones that I see back here. I guess I'll pick some cherry tomatoes for Dave. Oh, this is my harvest. Today, there's lots of peppers, hot stuff, and a ton of tomatoes. Gonna be making some tomato sauces with this. I just want to show you guys how awesome my garden looks. The camera does not do it justice, but it is a magical place. My sunflowers are on their way out down here, but they had a good show. This is my happy place. Well, thanks for watching. It wasn't really much of a garden update or tour. It was more of a just kind of a straight up garden harvest, which is what needed to be done. Keep you updated with our chickens. I don't know what's going on. But it's a real mystery what got Daryl the rooster, because there's no sign of there's no openings on the coop, and there's no sign of, like him being pulled through a little hole or a little gap or something. His head wasn't removed and he wasn't cut open. It was just killed for fun. So, and for those that think that it might be a human because we were out that day, no human in their right mind would mess with those roosters, because the other 2 roosters would tear them apart if a human tried to go in there to specifically hurt Daryl. And I mean, why would a human want to specifically hurt just Daryl? It doesn't make any sense. So. Anyways, I'll keep you updated on that. Thanks for watching. I know I haven't put videos out in the last few days, but life is busy. And that's what it's like for everybody. Gearing up to go back to school in a week as a bus driver. So, fall is here. It's getting cold at night. It's going down to like +5 at night. So you know, that's pretty cold. Especially you know, when it's August. It's been like this for a couple weeks, so without a doubt frost will be here soon, which is incredibly depressing. But anyways, it's been a good year in the garden, but I can keep rambling on. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.